So, you are already almost sure that your partner cheated on you. However, you might need this final confession so you can either calm down, reaffirming yourself that you are not crazy, or so you can put a full stop on this relationship and walk away without regrets. After watching this video, you are going to know how to make your partner confess if they actually cheated on you. My name is Darina and I'm doing my psychology postgrad in Australia. Let's get started. Firstly, you have to let go for some time. If you are going to constantly remind them that you kinda know, you will keep them alert, and as a result they are going to keep themselves alert and have a million of lies ready to go. So letting go and just not asking any questions, not giving any reactions whatsoever is going to be a good start. The piece of advice that actually is going to be a logical consequence of the previous advice is to catch them by surprise. I'm not entirely sure what the right word for it is, but bluffing is going to be a good one here. Say you guys are having dinner and just casual conversation, maybe it's work or some friends or discussing a movie, and all of a sudden you drop something along the lines regarding their cheating. It has to be connected to the conversation though, since if you just discussed a new chicken soup recipe and you're like, I know you cheated, that's going to sound weird. When I say related, here is an example. Say you're watching a movie and the main character cheated on his wife, or the opposite, she cheated on her husband. You can drop a comment saying, I'm so sorry for the main character, it looks like he or she is really regretting and feel bad about an affair. I always actually felt that you cheated on me. And here you can insert some details that you think are relevant. Maybe it was on that resort or work trip they went to, or their colleague at the work party. Anyway, you have to say something like, I always felt when you cheated on me, I could read that note of regret in your eyes. I knew you wish you hadn't done it. But we are humans and we all can make mistakes. What is the purpose of this? Firstly, a person is caught by surprise. Therefore, they might not have a second to create a lie. So watch their reactions here. Have they become red, kind of like having a hot flush? Are they hiding their eyes, or on the contrary, starting to stare into your eyes? By the way, guys, a huge misconception is that if people are lying, they won't look in the eyes. In some cases it is true, but in another half of cases it works completely differently. People start to look in your eyes with their eyes wide open, kind of like trying to control your reactions, and secondly, to demonstrate openness. You see, I look in your eyes, I have nothing to hide, or even more, it can be a sign of invitation to direct confrontation. You know, like predators who are staring into each other's eyes and checking who is submissive or who is a leader. So it can mean exactly that. Come on, you want to talk about it? You want to start the conversation? So be careful with evaluating the gaze. So to sum up this paragraph, body language is important. So once you say that sentence we talked about, look at their reaction. Look for unusual reactions compared to their normal behavior. Everything that is unusual can be counted as suspicious. Secondly, if we are going to return to the sentence, let me repeat it. I'm so sorry for the main character. It looks like he or she is really regretting and feel bad about an affair. I always actually felt when you cheated on me, I could read that note of regret in your eyes sometimes. I knew you wish you hadn't done it, but we are all humans and we can make mistakes. So by saying this, you are demonstrating non-judgment, or even I would say understanding, and because you are saying it kind of meanwhile without having a serious conversation, it gives the impression that it is something normal and kind of happens in every second family. So this can encourage a person to talk about it, to say something like, I'm sorry, I didn't want that. Or surely they can start denying and saying, what the hell is wrong with you? So again, look for genuineness or of their emotions. Another way of making them confess is to play a respect card. I would say it might work only in respectful and really deep relationships, when both partners have this high relationship ethic. So you can say, look, I definitely know you cheated on me, and I want to hear it from you, since if you were living with me for X number of years, I deserve to hear the truth from you rather than just rumors, as it has a really detrimental effect on my mental health and my perception of reality. For some people, this might be a good call to action. Another pretty effective way to make them confess is reassuring them this will be only better for their relationship and will improve them rather than break them. A lot of people who had an affair carry this heavy burden and they want to confess, but this absolutely paralyzing fear of losing you and your relationship stops them. So if you're gonna find the right words and reassure them that this is the only way to move forward and your relationship can have a fresh start, it might be very influential, since this is what they really wanted to do. Also, you can play the card that you need to say the truth to stay a good person. It is important for a lot of people. Two super important things to mention. First, divide everything by two if you are an extremely neurotic person. If you are very suspicious, really anxious, as no matter what they say, you will hear what you want to hear. So before doing all these tricks, ask yourself, am I ready to perceive this information with a clear head, without judgment, and as a matter of fact? Second, some people are not possible to detect if they are lying or saying the truth. For example, narcissists or psychopaths. They have no empathy, so they have no regrets and will give no reactions. That's why sometimes lie detectors cannot show anything, since the person is 100% confident that they are right, that they have done nothing wrong, and their body just gives zero responses to extreme questions or situations. And the third thing to consider is that you have to do it just once, because if you are gonna keep following the person around and keep telling them or threatening them or giving them the silent treatment until they confess, they might confess that they slept with Batman or Cinderella just for you to finally stop your interrogation or behavior, as it can be very exhausting. It is especially evident in relationships when the guy is pathologically jealous and suspecting a woman all the time, that she slept with the neighbor, with the postman, with his brother, and so on. And because she can be so tired of constant pressure, she is confessing to whatever he wants just to keep peace in the family. It doesn't end well anyways, but this is another story. If you find out that your partner cheated on you but do not know what to do, if you should stay or if you should go, please watch this video, as cheating might not be the end, and this video can give you ideas on what to do next. Please hit the like if you got value from this video, subscribe, and I will see you next time.